Obviously good 4 games so far this week. The 2 on Wednesday and then tonight. So good for us to get every pitcher some innings and 2 of our 3 catchers. So just trying to manage those things, especially with Kelly, trying to start her as many times as we can just to see if we can hold her back and keep her innings down where we need to. But overall, good day. Thought some nice home runs there in the second game. They hit the ball hard, a couple times in the first game as well. But overall, I don't know how many walks we had on the day, but a lot of walks. So give us credit for the patience. But I thought also the Jordan Roberts clutch hit, Kaylee Kvistad's grand slam, some good piece of hitting.
Coach, again with the early runs, you guys come back with that today. But early walks as well, as you said. In that second game, three out of the first 4 batters for you guys got a walk and got on base. So how is it? How are your players seeing the ball? As this season continues.
Yeah, I think pretty good. I mean, we've seen so many pitchers here in the last 6 or 7 games. I thought they've done a good job of being able to be disciplined. We've only had, I counted, only like 3 or 4 bad swings in the last 7 games, just bad swings. That's pretty good. We work a lot. We work really hard on not only pitch selection, approach at the plate, but the ability to recognize the strike and the ball. So I think that they've done a good job of that. And the first game we're 1 hit away from blowing that game wide open. So it's just the 1 hit. We're missing the 1 hit the last few games, but that game obviously was Kaylee Kvistad's grand slam.
And Kelly's performance in the first game, she gave up that home run, but was able to fight through and finish the game. What did you think?
Yeah, I said on the radio this week, I think it's difficult to really assess Kelly Barnhill and then to be where she's at because the expectations of where she was last year to this year. But her style of pitching is just so unique that it's very difficult to say. You could say, wow, she didn't have her great stuff today. She still gives up 2 runs, strikes out, whatever her number was. So I think, again, as we're just waiting for the timing to get right, the click to be right, that she's a special pitcher. She can win when she doesn't have her best stuff. But I think when she does have her best stuff, she's electric and really tough to hit.
You put Alicia Ocasio in a couple clutch situations today with that pinch hit RBI, then coming in to relieve Katie. What can you say about her as just showing that you can put all over the field and expect her to give you high quality of performance?
Yeah, I mean obviously she delivers with a pinch hit and comes in and and with the runner on first base, the go ahead run on first. So she delivered. She threw really well, threw hard. You could tell how hard she was throwing. I think that's the key and the secret to success for Alicia Ocasio is that if she can stay putting the right amount of time into her craft and being able to stay healthy and do all the things she needs to do on the recovery side of things and all the things she needs to do on the preparation side. She's a special athlete. Where we get in trouble is when she becomes a jack of all trades and the master of none. We've got to really do a good job of managing her, but then also putting the amount of time that she needs in to be really good at all those positions. And it's tough. It's again another one. Not very many people in the country have the luxury of having somebody like her who can play a high level position for you and still pitch. So it's a work in progress at times, and at times we have to manage how many throws we give her in practice and how we let her go home. We let her go home for early from practice at times because she's got to manage the body and manage the the amount of hours, the hours of practice hours that we have to give her too. So she's done a good job. But I think again the secret to success is when she can dedicate enough time to herself and really just master what she's really good at. She's really tough.
Coach, last question from me. Maryland used most of its lineup against you guys tonight. Played everybody. You think they were doing that, to keep you off balance, or is that something you guys more forced them to do?
It's one of those things when you don't really have like a number one type. They threw their number 1 freshman at us, but I think that's the plan. You just try to give us as many looks as you can, and see who does the best, and then maybe we'll go with that kid tomorrow. I think that's a decent approach to me. We saw it at Louisiana Lafayette last weekend. We saw it again today with Illinois State. Probably see it tomorrow with some other teams. So I think at the end of the day, it's just more of a trend. There aren't as many flat out shut down number 1 style of pitchers, and so you're just going to throw your whole staff and try to get as many outs, try to get 21 outs before they score as many runs as they can. So I think that I thought it was a good plan. I just couldn't find the strike zone there early, but Lasky came in and did a really nice job.
Thanks.